All right, another dubious adventure episode. Today we're going to ride the Chattahoochee Riverwalk in Columbus, Georgia. It's about 22 miles long, but we're going to start about halfway and ride up to the north end and come back to the car. And if we're still alive, we'll go down to the south and come back. So I'm not sure we're going to ride the whole thing, twice, but we'll do what we can. See ya. It's so birdy. We ought to stop and look at birds. Wow, this is a super beautiful place. The river's incredible. We've seen great blue heron over there and heard American crows. We're not going to make very good time today. We've stopped about 3 times in 500 yards to look at birds. But that's okay. Nobody cares. Hey, you.
Hey.
The trail goes under or through a building, the Convention and Trade Center, the historic ironworks. Man, the leaves are just so pretty. We're here, I guess about the 8th or 9th day of December. It's about 45 degrees. Here we are at part of Columbus State University. The music building's up further. Lots of people out jogging and having a good time. They've done an amazing job in this river walk. About a gazillion bricks, and it's all beautiful. On the other side of the river over there, that's Phoenix City, Alabama. And we're coming up on the part of the river right down here where in '96 they kind of altered it, and they had like a kayaking and rowing and stuff for the Olympics back in 1996. That was a long time ago. And there's part of downtown Columbus. We're headed that way. Past the 14th Street Bridge. We'll go back over it and go into Alabama on our way back south. But there continues to be like real neat stuff, office buildings and campus buildings and just great stuff. And of course the rapids down the river. It's a beautiful trail. It's a beautiful time of year to do it too. It's cold enough, there's nobody out here. North of Mercer University School of Medicine, the trail is just asphalt. Because I'm so spoiled, it needs to be brick and like decorated. But it's beautiful along the river, all the rapids out there. Very nice trail. So right here by this big sycamore tree and the rapids down there, and spotted a large bird with a white head. And it turned out to be a bald eagle, at least one down there. We saw one, she saw one closer to the water, and then we saw one flying. So, fun times. Wow, this is something I didn't expect. We made it to the north end of the trail, not quite the north end, and there's a Georgia Power Dam along the river. There was one lone kayaker out there doing his December kayaking. Got to stay in shape. They spent millions of dollars down here. This is an old mill. I guess the dam generated power to run this thing. But man, they spent a lot of money. It's a very well maintained place. unique opportunity to explore down here. Having a great time. Here we are at the old mill. They spent $1 zillion on this place. It's a fantastic place to explore. Come on, Annie, come on! What a fun time. Kind of an anticlimactic end to the north end of the trail. It's like a Georgia Power property, and just, you know, just abruptly ends. Oh, let's see, we are here obviously, and they plan on building it more. This is Lake Oliver, I think. Yeah, so we gotta head all the way back down here. There's Rotary Park, and then we'll eat lunch and go all the way to Fort Benning, or Fort Moore they call it now, and maybe look at Oxbow Environmental Ed Center. Here's a creepy collapsed factory cemetery, and in case you're wondering, no trespassing after dark. Look what we found on the Riverwalk, Mercer University. Ann, do you feel at home?
I do.
One more semester.
Yay.
Wow, we just crossed the 14th Street Bridge. We're in Alabama now. Hey, rapids down below. A lot of apartments and condos and hotels along the river. A good old time. We're going to ride in Alabama for a little while. Oh, there's Troy State University right there. Stopping for a bird break in Alabama. Oh, we can't count these in Georgia, Annie. Nice trail over here in Phoenix City, too. Well, we made it back to Rotary Park. It's a beautiful north half of the trail, probably more than half. And we're gonna grab a little snack and go do the southern half. Yeah. Well, we're loitering. We're eating a tuna salad kit, an apple, and some Fig Newtons in the parking lot. Okay,
And
we're
don't
about.
forget the
Oh yeah, and a
Gatorade.
fruity punch. Man, I feel a lot better. We're about to get back on the road and do the south part of the Riverwalk Trail. Well, the south end is a little more remote and not nearly as much traffic noise and people and stuff. Huh. Might like it better. We had to take a bird stop right here. There's cedar waxwings and robins and yellow rump warblers and all kind of groovy things. Oh, I don't know if you can tell it on the phone camera, but yes, the treetops are full of birds. Anywho, my behind was ready for a stop anyway. We're almost back to the car, headed north, you know, back to the halfway point. I'm amazed thinking about how many old mills are along the river. I guess the water power, you know, powered the machines at the mills, and Columbus had a lot of workers and all that. I hate to think about all the mess that was dumped in the water back in the day. Oh well. Here's a long bridge over a creek that drains into the Chattahoochee River. We're almost back to where we parked the car, and we hope that it's there. And we hope that there's some hot burritos waiting somewhere for us down the road. Pretty neat, pretty neat. All right, getting back to Rotary Park. It's a pretty section of the trail. Oak trees and everything, and it's mid-December. The leaves are beautiful. Past prime, I guess. But it's been a wonderful, wonderful day. Hey, the car's here. That's always a plus. It's a great trail, great shape. The weather was beautiful, and all the company was great. And all we, 20-something miles. Man, what a fun time. Let's go get something to eat.
Sounds good to me.
See ya.